Hi, I'm Mark Cleghorn and welcome to Pose-Tober on the Photographer Academy, and we're looking at boudoir photography and how you can add different ideas into your session to either spice it up or just to add more variety. So every day on the Academy, we're adding one new image in for you, and you can check up here on our YouTube channel to kind of see the same content, but obviously our members get it ahead of time. But the Pose-Tober series is focused obviously on boudoir photography and their kind of how-to, so I'll explain the poses step by step. We can also look at why to add them in perhaps into your sessions to add that variety. But I'm sure that during the 31 ideas that we're giving you during the course of the month, you're going to be able to take it away, whether it's classic, creative, different moods and styles, different body shapes. You'll be able to actually add in the different kind of styles, as I said. My 10th pose is the wall lean, or using the wall to lean upon. As you can see, it's technically leaning against the wall with the arms above the head and one knee bent, creating a long and elegant line. Stop there. Why? Because this pose is definitely not for the really fuller figure, especially if there's no real body control to do with a bodysuit or whatever. If your client has just come in with kind of a bra and pants set and they've got a fuller figure, gravity wants to actually drag everything to the floor. Let's not forget that. And because these arms are stretched above and because we're creating this dramatic arch, basically the tummy will start to hang, and it's not going to be a good seller. So I would definitely avoid this. For me, this is pretty much a guaranteed shot though, with a kind of a gym or physical kind of clientele where they've kind of really got a great looking kind of body athletic shape and things, because you can use that to really accent the whole of the actual body line. You can see the great curvature of the back here. It's important to initially make sure that the feet are slightly away from the wall. This will allow for a kind of an S shape as you come from the back by the shoulder blades down the actual arch of the back, around the buttock and down to the bent leg. You've got that lovely S kind of going on there with it. So the key thing is keep those feet away, which allows you to actually shape the feet more, and to make sure that the back foot, the foot not visible to camera position as it were, is the straight leg. Then as far as the beginning of this pose, I wouldn't go to the full stretch like we're seeing here. I would start with the subject's shoulders on the actual on the wall itself, and then just doing a gentle kind of touching of the garter, the pant line, the bra, whatever, and just actually kind of some activity. So like you might be able to see there's a little bit of a bow between the bust. She could actually use both the hands to actually pretend to actually be tying that up or kind of readjusting the panty line and so on with it. Once we've got the basic image done, then of course we can kind of get her to really push the arch away more now, so it moves the shoulder blades away from the wall, and then we're using the only other touch point where the wall is going to be the hands, but kind of pay some attention to those fingers and hands no matter what, because they will actually add to it. Obviously, when you start to discuss fingers and hands to some clients, they get a little bit of confusion. I don't want to make them feel awkward in the posing. So if it's not working through my instruction, I'll just let it go, as it were, and just kind of move on and just have the best of the best rather than the perfect hands. No matter what posing I'm doing though, I will encourage you. So even though we're photographing here in an almost profile position to the body, we can dance around the subject at this stage. So we could get closer to the wall and really shoot along the line of the wall. And then if we were to take a kind of a one wide step to my right, we could basically shoot about another 5 different angles to create a different kind of look. Remember, if you want to create more of a hero pose, shoot lower down than higher up, because that will elongate the legs more and give us more power stance, as it were, and it does really bring out that kind of real hero whilst maintaining the kind of the glamour feel to the photograph. If you'd like to see some more content on the Photographer Academy, simply go over to thephotographeracademy.com And if it's boudoir photography you're interested in, just scroll onto portrait, then kind of scroll down to boudoir, click onto that, and you'll see a whole host of different kind of topics for you to actually click onto. And any of the orange banners then takes you to the pages where you can actually follow that through to see more of our content.